What is up, big time gang? A treat for you guys today. Christopher Ward. Another one. This is the third Christopher Ward I've been able to experience. And this one is super unique. I personally have never owned anything like this. And I'm not sure, how many watches are like this, but this is definitely one of a kind from my experience. And I'm drawn to it. So I've been working with Christopher Ward. Thankfully, this is the second watch they have sent me to review. And it's simply just a loan program. I'm not making any money from, advertising for them. They're not making anything from me. It's just strictly to get my unbiased review, honest review on the watch, which I can respect 100%. And this one here is called the C1 Worldglow. Now, things I do know about it: sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, non-screw down crown, polished and brushed case, beautifully finished case. Look at that. Then you've got the Christopher Ward logo there on the crown, but you got the brushing here on the case side, and you've got polished on the actual top of the lugs and around the bezel. Just beautiful finishing. Then you got a nice Italian hand-stitched shower CODOVAN 22mm leather strap, and it comes on this awesome push button DEPLOYANT scissor clasp, milled clasp, brushed stainless finish, no buckle, no fuss. You set it and you just put it on. I love that feature. I wish more watches came with this feature. I've worn this watch. I enjoy it. I'm not a leather fan at all. I wish Christopher Ward would have sent me the mesh bracelet as well. They did not. But the leather is so nice that it's not a bother for me. I do not mind it at all. Now this is the Swiss JJ03. So it's a modified by Christopher Ward SW330 Sellita movement that's been modified by Christopher Ward and now is named the JJ03. It is a GMT 25 joule 42-hour power reserve. So the GMT is actually that red, like radar or sonar type beam you see there. And you can actually move that. First click out. I believe it was up. Maybe it's down. There it goes. You see it moving? Down here at the 9 right now. But yes, you can move it, which is super cool. And then the second position, adjust the hands. Oh, and when you adjust the hands, you also turn the GMT bezel, the inner bezel. So look at this. You see that? You see it spinning? I think that's a super cool feature too. You see that? Of course, the crown play, movement, all that stuff, the way the crown feels, the crispness is there. I wouldn't expect anything less from Christopher Ward. Just an overall awesome looking watch and so different. Now, this isn't your typical 36mm dress watch either. This is, I would consider this a 100% dress watch. The crown isn't even screwed down. It doesn't have a diving bezel. But this is 43.5mm large. So not your typical 36, 38mm dress watch. This is a big watch. And it wears well. On my 8¼ inch wrist, this watch looks perfect. This does have SUPERLUMINOVA on the hands and that whole world map, and we'll get to that here in a second, and I'll show you guys. 22 millimeter lug width, 11.5 millimeters thick, so the thickness here 11.5, 93 grams including the strap and clasp, so very lightweight, not too heavy of a watch. 30 atmospheres water resistant. Just a good overall dress watch. Definitely would fit under the cuff. Some might say it's too big. I think if you have an 8-inch wrist or bigger, this would suit you just right with no complaints. And there it is on the wrist. Tell me what you guys think. I think it fits me perfect. I mean, look at that. Not too large, not too small, just right. Sits pretty flat on the wrist. Just an overall good look. Now, let's get into the lume. I haven't charged it. It's just under the studio lights. And let's see what we got. And there it is. Look at that. Now let's actually charge it and see what we get. Wow. That is stunning. Christopher Ward does not play around when it comes to lume. That C60 Tide that I own, love that watch. And the lume on that is just as amazing as this one. I like those double rings. You got like the chapter ring, and then you got the inner bezel ring, and then you've got the map, obviously, and then the hands. I do not see lume on the second hand, but you definitely have it on the hour and minute hand. But overall, just stunning. Look at that. That is beautiful. So Christopher Ward never seems to fail on their lume. Very good lume. And this is SUPERLUMINOVA grade X1 BL-C1. So they don't stray away from using, you know, the best lume they can. And a lot of us lumaholics will appreciate that, because the lume just looks terrific. So that outer ring was all the way out there, the outer ring of the dial there. And then that second one was right there where that radar signal or sonar, you can see those were the two rings that were glowing. But this is, you know, a GMT, so you got the 24-hour time zone. It's a very different take on a GMT, and I think that makes it unique and very cool. And if you're looking for a dress watch and you want something different, this is definitely one of those watches. And there is a mesh bracelet option on the website, on the Christopher Ward website, for this watch. Like I said, I did not get that option, but it is there. So it's $2,255 with the mesh bracelet option, and $2,195 as shown right now. That's on the Christopher Ward website. So $2,255 for the mesh bracelet, and then $2,195 for it as is right now, as you see this watch. So not for the faint of heart. It's not a very low price point, but it is a beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. And then, I don't know if I showed you guys already, but the black rotor back there is really stunning. I like that. It just looks good. Really simple. Just has a Christopher Ward logo on there, and then the monograms that they use. the Swiss. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this watch is beautiful, and very glad that I got to review it. I will have photos coming up at the end of this video, and of course I'll take some more photos of that loom. Love the CLASP setup here. Just love that. Like I said, this is the first watch I've received that has it factory like this, and I know you can buy this aftermarket, and I know a lot of watches come with it. My first time experiencing it, and I love the fact that I don't have to deal with putting and adjusting the strap when I put the watch on. It's already preset to my setting, and I just slide it over my hand and put it on. I love that. Super dope. But anyways, enough about what I like. You guys let me know what you like. Let's see it in the comments. Have a great day. Enjoy the photos. And as always, God bless.